We're spending the day on the most touristy street in Orlando.
And no, it's not Main Street, USA.
Hey there, Man Fam. Today we are spending the day at the infamous iDrive, which is a tourist trap. It is filled with restaurants, entertainment, and other experiences.
Today we're going to play tourist in our own city and experience 4 attractions on International Drive, none of which have we ever been to before, and let you know if they're worth a visit or what to expect if you come to these experiences.
So let's go.
I'm pretty excited.
I
mean, this is the Branson of Orlando. This is the Myrtle Beach of Orlando, and I love this stuff.
Let's get into it.
Big thank you to our friends at Undercover Tourist for sponsoring today's video. We purchased our Go City passes through them. These are passes that are available in a variety of cities, including Orlando, New York City, Chicago. They have a variety of different options, from multi-day passes where you can do as many things as you'd like, or they have Explorer passes which allow you access to a certain number of experiences. We picked the 3 Choice Explorer passes, which cost $76.91 each. We'll definitely let you know how much these experiences each cost a la carte as we get to them, but we did save about $40 each on our 3 main experiences today, and I think it's time to get waxing over to where we gotta go.
It's gonna be a wonder world of new experiences.
Let's get going.
Okay.
It's gonna be a wheel of a time.
We are beginning our day in Icon Park, which is its own unique subset of iDrive with its own dining and other experiences here. Also home to The Wheel, which we will be visiting later today. And our first stop, Madame Tussauds, which is a wax museum that first opened over 200 years ago in London. Now, while we have never been to this particular Madame Tussauds, off camera years ago, we went to Madame Tussauds in LA, and that was an experience.
And I went to the London one when I was like 8, and I thought it was the coolest thing I've ever been to in my whole life. Except they had this place called the Chamber of Horrors.
I'm sorry, what?
Which my dad said I could go into, my mom said I shouldn't. And they have like wax figures of famous terrible people throughout history, like Genghis Khan and Jack the Ripper, and also like just like the guillotine and other like medieval torture devices.
Yeah, it seems like a great place. How old were you?
I was 8. And,
good place for a child, yeah.
I had nightmares, that's the story. But it was cool. But I had nightmares. Will there be a Chamber of Horrors in this one?
You know, I sure hope so.
Yeah. Starting strong with Pink. Hey, Pink. And we've made it to the entrance of Madame Tussauds. Now, we already have our tickets since we have that Go Pass, and we can just scan that to get in. I should note that if you were to buy just tickets for Madame Tussauds, not bundled with anything else, they are $40.25 for adults. But sometimes prepaid tickets do sell out. Like today, it says they're only accepting pre-purchased tickets, so you definitely want to purchase them in advance so that you can guarantee entry. Walk the red carpet. Oh, that was a short-lived red carpet.
Oh, wow, okay.
Now, as per the law of being a Floridian, we love Mr. 305. Big Pitbull fans around here. It's the rule when you move to Orlando that you have to be down with Dale, Mr. 305. All right, from Mr. 305 to, oh, it's the history of Florida. It's an educational experience. Is this Ponce de Leon? Yes, it is. Hello, sir. How are you? Exploring. Oh, look. Look at this cool map. Wow, I did not know they had this technology back then. Look at these fun facts. When you spin the wheel, on what day did Ponce de Leon first sight Florida? March 27th, 1513. Well, look at that. Oh, you can't spin it. I thought you could spin it for more facts, but Alan has found more facts. According to legend, he was looking for the Fountain of Youth. Whilst no one has discovered, the tale of existence has been recounted for thousands of years.
That's not true. Jack Sparrow discovered it.
Canonically, that does happen in the fourth one.
On Stranger Tides.
I do try to forget the later ones exist.
And here we have Uncle Sam, and it looks like we're moving into sort of an American history section.
Nice. You to subscribe to me.
Oh. Well, we saw George Washington. He didn't look much like Chris Jackson, but now the obvious space girly here is going to hang out with Neil Armstrong. Also, you'll be on TV. That's, yes, your pal.
Continuing with the history section, we saw President Obama and now Martin Luther King Jr. with his I Have a Dream speech. Oh, this is beautiful. Walt. Aww. Alan, go get with Walt. Cuties.
Now, we're not going to show every figure in detail, just in case you would like to come to Madame Tussauds Wax Museum, but we have now entered the science section with Thomas Edison and Albert Einstein, and the obvious scientist, Molly, doing something over here.
I discovered electricity, so you're welcome.
That's right, you did that.
You're welcome. Good job, buddy. We nailed it, pal. Ooh, okay, I was hoping this part would exist because here you actually learn about Madame Tussauds and the history of it and how they make the wax figures, because it's fascinating to me how realistic these things are. Of course! I went there. 'Twas a nightmare. But that's like one of the things that put her on the map for being famous. How cool is it that she gets her own wax figure now? There's also a wax hand experience you can do where you get to get a wax hand, which is very exciting, but we're not gonna do that. But yeah, here's how, behind the scenes quiz. See, you can learn all about how they make the wax figures, which is very impressive.
How many photographs taken in this sitting? I'm just gonna guess the highest
Guess
number.
the most every time. 180.
180.
But what if they're dead? And now we've progressed into sports. I really thought that was a real person, but that is Dale Earnhardt Jr. Alan, of all these famous sports people, who I can definitely name, David Beckham,
Yep.
Dale Earnhardt Jr., Muhammad Ali,
Correct.
not sure. Peyton Manning, is that Dan Marino? I know him. Hey, that's the guy from Ace Ventura.
Laces out.
Shaq,
Yes.
Danny Rojas, one of the Williamses, I think Serena, and Tiger. That is Evander Holyfield.
We have now moved into the music superstar area with Pharrell, Rihanna, and Beyonce. Ooh, who are you gonna pose with?
I would pose with Rihanna, but she's pregnant Rihanna, and I don't want people to misinterpret why I'm posing with her.
Yes, so Beyonce. Crushed it. Well done.
She's so fierce.
Continuing with our music icons, we now have Harry Styles, Madonna, Selena Gomez, Ariana Grande. Back there we have Michael Jackson, and I believe around this corner we have Taylor Swift, a little Tay-Sway representation.
And Bad Bunny.
And Bad Bunny hidden in the back there. Russian.
From the sweet tickling to the Golden Girls theme song, I can tell we've made it into television. We got Jimmy Fallon, we got Oprah, Sofia Vergara, because all of the poses allow you to be in the show, like Alan's being Barney from How I Met Your Mother. Or you could be in the frame from Modern Family, hey, hey! Or hang out with Sheldon from Big Bang Theory.
And from the world of television, we enter the world of comic books. We're moving into LexCorp now. And who do we have staring at formulas here?
I really thought that was a real person.
News out of Metropolis. An explosion at LexCorp's Central Computing Facility.
This is bad. There's been an explosion. All right, well now we have, first and foremost, The Flash and Wonder Woman, yes. This says activate. I'm gonna press this button. Mission 1. Oh, wait, there's actual missions. Okay.
Run in place as fast as you can. No, I think you have to stand on something. Go over there. Run. No, run. Faster, faster, faster. Faster. It's doing it? It will help generate lightning.
No.
I think you have to go faster.
It's cool that alongside a lot of these figures, there are interactive elements to this section with different missions that you can do that relate to the individual characters that you see. Oh, it turned on. That's cool.
Backtivate it.
Whoa.
That was
That's
cool.
Nice.
Oh my god, Dante from Fast X? What are you doing here? That is crazy. I mean, I know he wore a lot of flamboyant outfits, but I don't remember this one.
The Trident's a nice touch.
He looks great. He can throw that at Vin Diesel's car. Made it into movies, it looks like. I see Audrey Hepburn. I think Steven Spielberg's down there. Oh my gosh. But Alan has his sights on something a little greener.
This guy. Shrek.
Even little Gingy.
Not the control button.
This one's cute.
And speaking of movies, we moved on from fictional characters to we have people like Jackie Chan, John Travolta, Olivia Newton-John, both of them looking like their roles from Grease. We also have the great warrior Po here from Kung Fu Panda. Wait, it says press here for action? Action. All right, everybody get in position, Molly. Ready? Action.
Come on. Rock. Let's go. He's not giving me anything.
He was truly stone-faced. Crushed it. And of course, we have Steven.
This is how it looks if I ever meet the real Steven Spielberg.
Just so thrilled the whole time.
He's the #1 person on my celebrity dinner party list.
Oh. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-da-da-da-dum.
Now we're in just a circle of celeb. In this room, you've got Jack Dawson, Deadpool, Woody, Nick Fury, Rusty Ryan, Lara Croft Tomb Raider, Princess Mia Thermopolis, Troy Bolton in the flesh, Ken, Hermione, Sisu the dragon, and last but certainly not least, Captain Jack. Hey girl, could we dish just for a second like two girlfriends? Ron, I love you and I want you to make the best choice for you, but I think you can do better. Can we talk about that? I just want someone that appreciates you and all that you have to offer. Okay.
And like any good experience, we exit into a gift shop, naturally, but I still think, Molly, there's one more person that we have to meet. He's just outside these doors. I feel like we gotta go see him. I mean, he's family, Molly.
Get in here, for the family.
Madame Tussauds. Madame Tussauds. I'm thrilled, I'm elated.
Where's Roman?
Can I get an amen up in here?
Well, that was an experience.
I did not know Vin Diesel was that short.
He is.
Listen, there's nothing wrong with being short, but he looks the same height as The Rock. And I saw both of them today.
He is not.
No, he stands on risers.
Okay, so what do you think about that experience? Is it worth it for ticket cost versus what we paid?
I think being part of a bundle, meaning we're going to need to do two other things, worth it. But on its own, spending $40, I don't think that's worth it. It's not a huge museum. If I remember correctly, the one in London is much bigger. But it's fun. I think these things are fun.
Oh, yeah.
The point of it is to go take silly pictures.
Go have a zany time. Just go take funny selfies. It's just be a goofball.
It is exactly what you think it is. But now all those photos made me a little hungry.
I am hungry.
And there are so many restaurants here on iDrive.
There are so many great ones to pick from, so many different cuisines represented.
You know what though? I'm just really looking to eat something that when I bite into it, I go, I'm loving it.
And welcome to the world's largest entertainment McDonald's, where you can get all of your classics and also some additional items on the inside. Now, along with food, there is also an arcade, some fish, an open kitchen, and a photo booth. There's just so much. Which, of course, I meant an aquarium.
You didn't mean like a Filet-O-Fish?
No,
Although
no,
I'm
no.
sure they have that too.
Yeah, I meant like not a non-cooked fish, some alive and living fish inside an aquarium.
Fun fact, kids, this is where the Filet-O-Fish comes from. It's these fish right here. For legal reasons, no, it's not. All right, we are gonna start our order now. I'm gonna say it, I'm not too proud to say it, I love McDonald's. If I'm gonna eat a fast food burger and a Whataburger is not in the vicinity, oh my God, all day breakfast.
Don't mind if I...
Sad.
Okay,
Sad.
That makes sense. Sandwiches.
So it's not all day breakfast. Pizza, pasta, Philly cheesesteak. We're gonna get a weird amount of food, I can just tell. Let's start with a pizza.
A few moments later.
There is a gigantic play place that I wish I was small enough for. An arcade with a shark hanging from it for some reason. Some cool artwork and a moon that rivals Nigel Channing as the scariest moon in the city. So the moon started singing. And so I Googled him, and his name is Mac Tonight, and he's a fictional character that did marketing for McDonald's in the late 80s. And he was known for singing the song Mac the Knife, but he's Mac Tonight. Who's your favorite McDonald's character?
The Hamburglar. What about you?
I agree.
Hamburglar supremacy here.
I too want to steal Big Macs and eat them all. I can't believe we didn't order a Big Mac.
Me either. So we're trying the McDonald's sauce. I saw this advertised. It's supposed to be a sweet chili sauce. A humble fry. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, that's like a sweet Thai chili situation. It's tasty. I like it. The more I eat it, I observe two things. One, there is some heat to it, and two, it almost has some like jerk qualities to it as well.
All right, first I'm trying the pasta from the Create Your Own Pasta. We got Alfredo with Canadian bacon and mushrooms and peppers and onions on cavatappi. It's not my favorite pasta I've ever had. It tastes like a lean cuisine is the best thing I can compare it to because the sauce is like really watery. The produce is actually fine. The Canadian bacon's fine. The noodles are cooked well, but the sauce, which is the key component of the dish, is really, really watery when I want like a nice creamy Alfredo. So it's basically what I expected this pasta dish to be.
And I will be having the cheesesteak, which, I mean, it's girthy. Okay, here we go. Trying to figure out where I'm going to get some meat in this. We'll go this way. First and foremost, my residents of Philadelphia. I'm sorry, don't get this. This is not for you. Second of all, this is a McDonald's hamburger that has been placed onto a hoagie roll. Good fresh produce, but if you want a burger, you get a burger. Although the spicy sauce on this, a saving grace. Otherwise, it would be too dry. We're going to check some structural integrity here. Here we go. Here's the undercarriage. Is it weird that I'm a little bit excited for this? Here we go. Of the things on the table, this is the best. I have a brick oven pizza downstairs making these, so the crust, actually, far better than I anticipated. Topping's good. The only thing that I was a little bit surprised by is how greasy the middle of the plate was, but that's just pepperoni getting hot, so best thing on the table.
And what would a meal at McDonald's be without ending with a sweet treat? Well, most meals at McDonald's, because the McFlurry machine's never working, but actually I saw some ice cream go out. I can see a McFlurry with my eyes, which means this is the best McDonald's ever. But we opted for something a little bit different, the chocolate peanut butter cake. I've never seen a cake at McDonald's, so we're trying this. Layers of peanut butter cream and chocolate cake. I'm going in for the back. I'm wild. I'm getting a nod from behind the camera too. It tastes more like a brownie than a cake. It's really thick and dense, rich chocolate, and then you've got this ooey, creamy peanut butter layer in between. This is delicious. I could never eat this whole thing. It's very decadent and rich, but like I would never believe this came from McDonald's.
All right, well, we did savor the sizzle.
That's what the sign says over there.
Yeah. At the end of the day, this is still a McDonald's.
It's not something I would go out of my way to do if I was visiting Orlando. I drive in general, it's like 15-ish minutes with traffic from Universal, maybe a little bit more or less depending on time of day. But I do think it's more fun than a regular McDonald's.
True. I mean, it's a lot more fun if you can fit in the play place.
That's true. It did look fun. There was a shark and a gator in there.
Not us though, pal.
No. That said, I do think if you are visiting from out of the country, it's fun to go to McDonald's. Like we went to McDonald's in Japan just to see what other countries offer. And this would be like the best one to go to, I think. And I gotta say, I think the pizza and the cake were better than I thought they'd be. I was impressed with those.
Yeah, it was a surprise. All in all, a better than average McDonald's experience. And now on to our next spot. It will be wonderful.
I think we should work our way there. Turkey. Y'all, I am literally so excited for this because we're going to Wonderworks, which is like an interactive museum experience. It's probably mostly for kids, but I've always wanted to go in here because of the upside down building. The upside down building is very exciting. In fact, I have a little story for you. The reason that this building is upside down is because Professor Wonder was working on some experiments in the Bermuda Triangle, and he was trying to harvest the energy of a tornado, and it just swooped up his whole lab, and it blew and it landed right here. So when we go in there, I think everything's gonna be upside down. Now we drove to Wonderworks from McDonald's because it would have been about a 30-minute walk between the two down I-Drive, and Icon Park where we started is like right in the middle. So if you are Ubering to this area, a lot of stuff is walkable, but it just depends obviously where on I-Drive you are. I mean, look at the detail on this building. That is so fast. Look, they have a post box right there. They got a light post and trees and stuff. I love this. General adult admission into Wonderworks is $39.39 with tax. So I believe we're already at what we've spent, and we've only done 2 of our 3 experiences. Also note there's a sign here that says it's popular. So peak season and rainy days, you may have long wait times throughout the attraction or through the attractions throughout the experience. And I'm very excited. Oh my gosh, as predicted, it's upside down. We're in an upside down building. What is happening? Is this whole building gonna be upside down? Is this whole experience gonna be upside down? Only one way to find out.
Welcome back to Halloween Horror Nights from 2 years ago. We are in the inversion tunnel. Molly, the way I tell you, I hate this. We are old. 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 Oh, wow. Okay, first we are in the weather section where all of these different experiences teach you about extreme weather. Molly, you should stick your hand in the glove and press the button to start. Hold on, let me find a button here. There you go, press that button. You got this. Oh! Lightning, we are headed into the hurricane shack.
It says, get ready to feel 74-mile-per-hour winds, which is only a Category 1 hurricane.
To 95 miles per hour, strong enough to knock over a tractor-trailer. Being caught in winds greater than the ones you are about to experience. Get ready.
You look great. This is a blowout if I've ever seen one. Look at that.
Next hurricane.
Such volume.
Next hurricane, I'm just gonna stand outside.
Yeah, that seems like a really good idea.
No, I'm kidding. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Next stop, the Earthquake Cafe, where we can feel a 5.3 on the Richter scale hurricane. The whole room's gonna shake.
This is considered moderate. Get ready, hang on, and prepare for the quake to begin.
I wouldn't like this.
I don't like that at all.
That's the aftershock.
Good.
Can confirm, would not like to be in a place that has a lot of earthquakes.
We have now entered the physical challenge zone, which has things like lying on a bed of nails or pulling yourself up by a pulley. Huh. You sure left an impression.
Alan's gonna lay on the bed of nails now. He's reading the instructions. Turns out Alan was too strong for the bed of nails, but I think that will work out. The wheel pulley. He's so strong. He's the strongest man alive.
All right, go ahead.
I don't have enough upper body strength. Pull me up. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Okay. You got it. Keep going. You're so good. In case you needed a reason to come to Wonderworks, NSYNC graced this establishment. Well, except there's no Joy Fatone, but or JC Chazé, but some of NSYNC graced the Bubble Room in 1998.
Truly a historic landmark here in Orlando.
Absolutely.
Whoa, is that a bubble?
And we have just now entered the Space Discovery Zone, where they have a lot of very interactive experiences to have. We've got the Wonder Coaster here, and we also have the Astronaut Training Challenge, which unfortunately, Molly, I have to tell you that I cannot ride, both because of the height restrictions and because it says the maximum weight per seat is 225, and unfortunately, I clock in just above that.
Well, I can ride because I'm between those two.
I think
You're dashing my dreams.
I'm so very sorry.
On second thought, I'm glad we can't do that.
Yep. And speaking of things we're not going to do, we just watched the Wonder Coaster go do a little turn. Yeah, not doing that either. Ooh, boy, oh boy.
Reminds me of Some of All Thrills, which used to be an Interventions at Epcot.
Exactly.
And that used to make me want to barf.
Uh-huh.
Alan is going to go to space. Spas? Are you going to Spas? Which one are you? There's Alan on the way to get our lava. Look for lava, Alan.
Your exact weight on Mars
Is going to see if she can fit inside of the Mercury capsule here. The Mercury capsule being one of the early capsules as part of the space program. It was the first man in space program between 61 and 1963. And I wonder if Molly thinks she fits inside this capsule. You know what? Barely. Oh, that's cool. We have. Molly, I think you might have been a little bit too tall to be an astronaut. Oh, slouching? That is the way. You got this. You need help?
Nope.
You sure?
Yep.
All right, you're doing great. You're doing great. Crushed it. Perfect dismount. Well done.
You know what? This is for a very niche group of people, but I just felt like Ellie.
Oh. What you doing?
I don't know.
Nice. Iceland, Colorado, Hawaii? Oh, heck yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna be Johnny Capahala.
Are you dirt boating?
I'm gonna be Lars. Are you ready?
There's a volcano! Alan, get to the volcano! Whoa! Wow, you're really good.
Oh my God.
Alan, get that lava. Get all that lava.
Why am I in the volcano?
To get the lava.
What you got going on? Just what are we doing? A C. Oh, I see what you did there. Nice. You crushed.
I believe we are in the light and sound lab now, and there is an interactive sandbox with different animals. There's a dinosaur. Oh my God, there's a shark. We gotta find the shark. Are you in the ocean? Those are more dinosaurs.
It's gotta be Twin Peaks, you know?
Sharks! Sharks! Do you think the view's gonna change? There's a Mosasaurus.
There. Now you have more dinos.
I want sharks though.
Why is there a Triceratops here on the end?
He can't swim. Oh my God, it's changing though. We're making water. This is cool.
Whoa! Look at you!
Looks just like me.
It looks like that Madonna pose you made earlier.
I learned that earlier. This is the illusion art.
And with that, we have looped back around to where we entered next to the illusion section and also where Molly laid on a bed of nails. It really did a number when you crash on top of another building here, huh?
Amazing.
And like every good Orlando attraction, we exit into another gift shop. You guessed it.
I need to make a purchase.
Touch me and I will bite you. Huh.
That's silly.
I mean, it's better than TikTok made me do it, so.
Oh dear. Yeah, I'm not buying that. Though I do like this shirt with upside down building on it.
Well, okay. That was Wonderworks.
We didn't do all the exhibits, obviously, or show all of the different things because some of them wouldn't translate well on camera, and also this would be a 1 million hour long video if we did every single hands-on exhibit. But I actually think that was pretty fun. If I don't need to go again as an adult, but if I was a kid, I would have loved it.
Absolutely. I think that is the demo, right? You're looking at kids who really want to get hands-on, be engaged with a lot of really fun exhibits. It was, I think, a blast if you're that age bracket.
Now keep in mind, when it's busier in there, there's going to be some crowding and some waiting your turn for some of the different experiences. So definitely somewhere you want to pack your patient pants and just be kind to others. And, you know, we let the kids go in front of us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Obviously.
Yeah, of course.
But I think a fun family activity, maybe on a rainy day or something like that.
And you know what's next?
High. High in the sky.
So excited.
Somebody play Journey. Made it back to Icon Park for our third experience with our Go Pass. And I just want to say, I, no cap, love Tin Roof. Like everywhere we're going today, this whole area is very touristy, but I legitimately enjoy the live music and scene here at Tin Roof. You've also got other places you might have heard of or seen online, like Sugar Factory. I believe Kardashian owns this or is involved somehow. There's also like a Build-A-Bear, other chains like Yard House are around here. So truly, like, if you're looking for something to do on a day that you maybe are checking in or not going to a park, there is a lot in this area, and especially in Icon Park alone. But our final stop today is at the Wheel. We're going 400 feet into the air to take a bird's eye view of Orlando. I'm pretty excited. I want to see if we can see Disney, if we can see Universal. Alan, are you excited?
Yep.
What's wrong?
At least there's no swinging cars.
It is quite tall. Now, doing this alone for the basic package would be $34.45 an adult, which brings the total of the different experiences we've done today, not including lunch at McDonald's. It would have been $114.09 with tax if we had paid for each of these individually. And again, we paid about $76 for that Go Pass with Undercover Tourist. So if you're planning on doing some of these things, definitely look into these different passes. In fact, the one at New York had a bunch of stuff we've done in New York. It had the American Museum of Natural History. It had the Empire State Building. We've done videos on those, actually, if you want to check them out. So these are a fun way to experience a few things in a city.
We got our photo taken, and now it looks like there is a bar where you can get a beverage as well as some snacks to take with you on the Wheel.
Thank you. Woo, it's like getting on the Skyliner, baby.
Oh, we are in a 20.
We can play our own music. Also, we picked up some beers from the bar. They are a local craft brewery that has beers on tap there. It's called Brewlando. This is their hazy IPA. We love supporting local.
This is the best part of the whole thing.
Dale! We're bumping the Barbie soundtrack in here. This is a dream come true. First of all, you're never getting me on those swings right there, but that is also part of the Icon Park. We can already see Universal. You can see Volcano Bay, and then if you scan over a little bit, you can see Rip Ride Rocket, the very tippy top of that. If you go this way, you can see that archway. That's Old Town. That's another like touristy area. It's older than this part of it, but it's one of those like bungee things. Downtown is past that way if you look over as well.
There's a parking lot.
There, oh my God, a parking lot. Is that the mall? Is that the Florida Mall? Might be. Top Golf is over there. Oh, we're almost to the top.
There's SeaWorld.
SeaWorld's over there, yeah. All right, we found Disney because we spotted Spaceship Earth. Really can only tell what it is in my phone, but that would mean that's, I believe that to be Everest. It's really hard to see right now. We also could spot Tower of Terror on the other side of Spaceship Earth, and you can kind of see the Swan and Dolphin too.
I think the biggest thing that I'm seeing now is from this vantage point, it all looks super close together, even though Disney's property is objectively huge. It's 47 square miles. So it's just wild to see it all look so, one, small, and two, so close together.
Now that we've gotten higher too, we can see a lot more over at Universal. I can see Hulk, the Incredible Hulk, like where you shoot out of the cannon right there, the tunnel. You can see more of Rip Ride Rocket. You can see Dr. Doom's Fearfall. Oh, I can see Hogwarts. If you look at Aventura, which is the tallest building near us, kind of on the other side of it, you can see the tippy top of Hogwarts, which is also, you can see Cabana Bay there too. Look at this bungee thing you can do. We're not gonna do it because
Never.
absolutely not. But we also just spotted the balloon at Disney Springs, the aerofoil, up in the sky over at the Disney section of this view. Can't really see Magic Kingdom. Magic Kingdom's further, and I don't think the castle is like big enough to be able to see. It's 189 feet tall, which is taller than Spaceship Earth, but it's not like dark enough, I think, and it's too far away. We're at the top. 400 feet in the air. 2 times taller than Cinderella Castle. More than 2 times taller than Cinderella Castle. Twice as high as Everest right now. Does that make you feel good?
Yeah, so good. So good. I love it. It's great. Having a great time.
Yeah. Think about this. The tallest part of the Velocicoaster,
Yeah.
155 foot drop.
Yeah.
We're 2.5 times bigger than that.
100%.
Yeah.
It's great. Love it. It's so fun.
I love it.
Now, if you don't want to blast Pitbull or the Barbie album, there are some other items that you can play that are native to the Orlando Wheel. First of all, you have the Orlando Dreamer, which is the historical narrative of Central Florida. Then you have Wheel Wonders, which is an educational narrative of the wheel itself. And then there's Silence, if you want to just stare at each other as you travel 400 feet into the sky in silence. I don't know who would want
I'm
silence.
not good at silence. I just think my presence is loud. Like in college, in the library, Cooper Library, Clemson University. Those who get it.
Cool, so 4 of them, got it.
There's like 20,000 people like it. So there's like 5 stories of the library, and the top one is the loudest and the bottom one is the quietest. So it's like if you're doing group work or whatever, you should be in the top like 2 floors, and if you're trying to study in quiet times, you should be on the 1st or 2nd floor. I couldn't go past 3. My just existence was too loud for the library. Like I tried to go on 3 one time and everyone stared at me, and I wasn't even talking. My being.
Was it the boombox speaker you were carrying?
No, I just am a loud person. My existence is loud.
Yeah. You come with your own background music.
I'm not Chad.
And with that, after about a 20-minute trip, we have made it back to the bottom of the wheel. That was a lot of fun. I don't want to spoil anything there, Malls, but I think this might have been my favorite thing we've done today.
I would do this again. Absolutely.
And for the 3rd time today, we have exited into a gift shop. However, this time, we're making a purchase.
We need this.
Yeah, Molly saw one of the photos that we took at the entryway and was quite enamored, so that will now be sitting in your office. Well, that brings us to an end of spending a day as tourists in our own city.
We had a great time on International Drive today, the most touristy part of Orlando. But I have to ask, which of these experiences that we've never done before was your favorite?
It had to be the wheel. It was so fun seeing a lot of very familiar locations from very high up and very far away.
I have to agree. I would definitely do the wheel again. I loved that we were able to get a local brew and just like 20 minutes of very cool experience. I love that you can play your own music. It was really fun. I would absolutely do that again. But I'm a sucker for Madame Tussauds.
Yeah.
I think those wax figures are cool.
Well, you just love the Room of Horrors or the Chamber of Horrors.
It really left an impact on me as a child, and I love Madame Tussauds to this day. And I also think Wonderworks was a lot of fun. It's definitely geared towards people with young kids, but I think it could be worth a visit again. Rainy day, check-in day. If you've got a long vacation, you're looking for something to do in between park days. I will say, I don't think anything here is worth skipping a park day for. It'd be more of an add-on.
And let us know if you'd like to see us take you places where locals go, so restaurants, breweries, etc.
Thank you again to our friends at Undercover Tours for sponsoring this video. Again, if you're considering any of these experiences, they sell tickets for that on their website, and you can usually grab them at a discount, especially if you're bundling them like we did. Again, we saved like $40 a person on the 3 experience pass today.
And until next time, friends, be sure to like this video, subscribe if you are new, follow us on all of our socials, and if you would like to join with the Man Fam in the conversation about this or any of our other videos, please join us on Discord. The links for that are all down below.
And until next time, friends, I'm Molly.
And I'm Alan.
And it's been really wonderful. Sorry for waxing poetic earlier. I had a McFabulous time.
Bye, everybody.